to thank you for being such a special and important light in the Pearson mosaic. Everyone from MCL cared about you so much, and you're really integral to the whole fabric of the community, and you're going to be so missed. Your friends are struggling without you, and I know you'll support them onward, so I just wanted to thank you for being so brave and coming to Pearson and hanging out for as long as you did. Everyone really appreciates it.
Hi. I just wanted to quickly say that for me, I will always remember Ivana through two particular memories, or I suppose interactions with her. We sang together in jazz band while I was in my second year, and it was beautiful to share our voices in a space together and see how much soul she had in her voice and how much love she had to give to other people in her voice. But I also wanted to talk about her love of photography, of capturing a moment and working so hard to show the beauty of that moment when she was developing her photos, and such a commitment and a deep appreciation for the beauty of photography and of capturing memories and of art. And she was a beautiful soul and a wonderful person, and I will really miss her.
Hi, my name's Becca, and I was Ivana's co-year. I'm from Canada, and one of my favorite memories with her was singing in jazz band because her voice was so powerful, and it brought down the whole house. She was absolutely phenomenal.
I think my fondest memory of Ivana was this one night in the day room. We were just chilling, and then suddenly we thought together, just like it was me and Ivana and a bunch of other people, Tom. We just thought, you know what? We feel like singing and screaming for some reason. So we just started. We brought our speaker down and turned on some loud music, and well, we were just really, really screaming loud. And the house parents came to check if we were okay. Yeah, it was such a fun time because we were just, not caring about anything. For once, we felt free. It felt so good to, just chill and enjoy with the people. And I don't know, I think amongst us the most energetic was Ivana. He's just jumping around. It's just such a fond memory I can never ever forget. And that's, I think, one quality about Ivana that I just really loved, her energy. And I think everyone can agree on that she was the most energy filled, just the most hype person you'd ever meet. So I really miss that, honestly. And when I heard about this, I couldn't. Let's not go there. Yeah, this was perhaps the fondest memory I have of her, and it was just one of the best, perhaps the best night I've ever had at the college. Yeah. And I hope you guys are taking care of yourself.
I am truly sorry for your loss, for all of our loss. Ivana was just like this light, shining for everyone, but she also knew how to take care of herself. So this is something that she has taught me, how to truly be my genuine self, and respecting others, and being wild and loving fully. I think those are the lessons that I would take from Ivana. And thank you for raising such a great daughter, for being her sibling, and I hope that her legacy gives you strength, because it does give me strength. Sending much love from Bulgaria, and zdravo!
I remember connecting with Ivana, especially towards the end of our year together, and I appreciated how kind and how nice she was in the way that she treated others, but at the same time, how she was never afraid to speak her mind for what she believes to be true and for what she believes to be right. And I think the world, especially right now, truly needs more genuine people who do not conform and who are not afraid of pursuing truth and pursuing what is right. And for that and many other reasons, she will be greatly missed, but her emotional impact that she has had on each one of us will forever live on.
So this is for Ivana's parents, and I wanted to say how sorry I am for your loss, but also just how amazing Ivana was. And I think one of my favorite memories with her would be in Anna Maria's house. She was one of the people also at Pearson College, and Ivana was just really straightforward and just telling her opinion to everybody, and also advocating for people with disabilities and for women's rights and for everybody who she saw needed a strong voice to be heard. And I just really had her ability in mind also to mobilize MCL, which is one of the houses, even though I wasn't part of it. She was still one screaming the loudest and making everybody so happy. And yeah, I think she's in front memory.
This is to Ivana's family. We really truly hope that you guys are all doing well and taking care of yourself during this very difficult time. We are sending as much love and support as we can, and hopefully we'll bring some sort of support through this time of yours. With this video, I truly hope that you can see how loved Ivana was. She had an impact on so many people's lives without her knowing, and she was just simply being herself, and so that was so beautiful. For me, it was always her passion in life, the way she's so passionate and living every day to the fullest, and her love language of making sure that people she loved knew that they were loved and that her actions spoke louder than words. So we will forever be grateful for her. We truly are the lucky ones to have had met her and spent a year or two with her, and we really couldn't ask for anything more. So we really are appreciative of that and forever grateful. As for Ivana, we will miss you so dearly and love you forever, honestly. You will always be in our hearts, and you will always, always for MCL House be our little MCL spirit, and that will never die. And we will always keep your legacy. So thank you just for being you, and we will see you sometime. And yeah, sending all our loves to you and your family.
Capturing the feeling of grief in any words often feels like an underestimation of the person that you're trying to describe. And this is especially true with Ivana. And so to whoever is watching this video, just know that the words that I'm saying now are meant to summarize who she was to me and who she was to everyone at Pearson, with just a way to cope and to to live with her spirit. And so what I'm about to read is a letter that I wrote a couple hours after I found out. And so, dear Ivana, I trust that you've made it home by now. We're missing you dearly, desperately. When you get the chance, do let me know how you're settling in. I heard that this one can be an awfully tricky transition. You've been gone but a fleeting moment. I've never yearned for an impossible return as strongly as I do now. Your new mailbox is bound to be inundated with well wishes in the cruel shape of grief and longing, so there's no rushing for you to respond. I discovered your departure in the same way that I discover most things nowadays, and I must say that this notification didn't induce my usual daily dose of neutrality. There's no antidote for this pain, no reprieve for such a premature punishment. It was never meant to be you, but fate is the most stubborn adversary of what should have been. It doesn't budge, but but I so desperately wish that you were the exception. To Ivana, I miss and I love you very much, and I know that we'll see each other soon. Lots of love to your family as well.
Hi there, I'm Izzy, one of Ivana's co-years from New Zealand, and I just wanted to say how much of an amazing presence Ivana was in my life for the last 2 years. I had the privilege of meeting her on one of the first days at Pearson, and we ended up going down to sit by the water together. And right from that very start, I just saw how passionate she was about science, about other people, and how much she truly loved. And she really inspired me to give more and to love more with just such energy. And I think that energy and spirit is something so special about her.
When I think of Ivana, I think of a super energetic human being. I think of an extremely lively hard worker, and yeah, she was super fun to be around with. And I remember it was also funny some when she had some downs. For example, I remember for Septet she was super stressed, but she worked so hard, and yeah, those are my memories of Ivana.
It seemed to me that in every single thing that Ivana did, she really gave it her all, whether that be her work or her love for her friends or just her passion for life and helping others. One of my favorite memories with Ivana is when we were both working on our TOK presentations together, which in general is quite a stressful time. So we're both working on a table, and Ivana just left the room, and then she came back a couple of minutes later with bread from the cafeteria and a jar of Croatian jam from her room, and she was just so eager to share her food with me, and she kept insisting that I try more and more. And in that moment, it just struck me how much of a giving person that Ivana was, and just how proud she was of who she was and her culture and being Croatian. And although I did not have the privilege of knowing Ivana as well as others, her kindness and warm presence has left such an impact in the Pearson community that every single one of us feels her loss and misses her very much. Upon Ivana's passing, one of our friends shared a quote that went something like, "Life is a mosaic of the people that we meet and the experiences that we share along the way. The laughter and joy and love that Ivana has shared with all of us lives on in this mosaic of our lives, and in this way, Ivana's memory will forever live on through all of us." I cannot even begin to imagine the pain and the loss that you, her family, must be feeling right now. And in this difficult time, I'm sending you all my love and support.
My name's Sierra, and I got to work with Ivana in jazz band, which I think is where she showed a whole lot of passion, especially when she sang, but also when she was organizing it, because she just wanted everything to run smoothly and work out so well, which it did thanks to her. But I don't think you needed to be close to Ivana to see her passion and her energy and her drive and her care for the people around her. She really made Pearson what it is. And I just want you guys to know that she lives on in each and every one of us. We think about her every single day. And more than that, we're sending you all so much love from all around the world. And you guys aren't alone in this. So sending you all love.
Hi, my name is Hugh, and I'm Ivana's second year. I'm so sorry for your loss. Ivana was such a wonderful person. I know that grieving is really hard, but I want to remind you that a person is not only constrained to their body, but they also the memories in you, they also the dreams and the hopes and the actions in the world, and everything about them that is not physical. So I want you to understand that this is not that she's going forever, but she's always there. If you try to look around, you might find some of her memories inside of you. So I hope that you will continue to live for Ivana's life and live for Ivana's dream. And I send you my deepest condolences.
Hello. I just wanted to share a few memories I had with Ivana, and I was in her house in MCL at my time at Pearson, and she just brought so much love and light into the house, and she was the MCL spirit, as I'm sure you've heard, and she just brought so much energy, and I remember always having like goofy, fun conversations with her in the bathroom, and one in particular time she was really stressed about university and stuff, and we just talked about it and how, it all doesn't really matter that much, and I just know that she was looking forward to so much, and she had so much in her, and yes, I wish you healing in this time, and we're all sending you lots of love.
Hello, I'm Clara. I'm one of Ivana's second years, and I had the honor of getting to know her in kayaking class, and we went on this wonderful project week together, and I really remember this one evening when we all watched the sunset together on this one rock, and Ivana was walking around with a camera, and we were trying to take pictures of Garth, even though he never let us take pictures of him, but then in the end we got this wonderful photo where we all just look like one big happy family, and it's honestly one of my favorite memories I have from Pearson, and Ivana was just part of it, and the very big important part of it, so I just wanted to tell you that your daughter really made a massive impact on a lot of people's lives, even the ones she just touched very briefly, and I'm very, very sorry for your loss.
Hi, my name is Lise, and I think my most cherished memory was one day, it's small, but I was walking down the MCL hallway, and I hear someone yell my name, so I jump and I turn around, and it's Ivana, and she screams, "I love your hoodie," and I kind of look down at what I'm wearing, and I'm wearing my Bernie Sanders hoodie that I had gotten from one of my second years, and we had a good laugh about it, and it was just nice, it was fun, it was small, but that's definitely something that I'll remember forever.
One memories I have with Ivana was actually in biology class. She would always sitting across me, and her eyes were shined every time the class started. She was very passionate about biology, and I wish I could be as passionate as her. And also Ivana brought happiness and joy to Pearson community. Her cheerful spirit really brightened up every one day, especially during House Olympic. I could still clearly remember she in her MCL bunny onesie cheering for MCL. It was one of the best memories I have of her. She was iconic, and I would like to thank her for bringing a lot of positive energy to our years and also to the whole community, and she will be missed by all of us.
Hi, my name is Olivia. I am a PC 44, so I would have been a second year to Ivana. I did not know Ivana well at all, but even in passing, the thing that struck me most was her kind of genuineness or kind of frankness. I really appreciated how kind of herself she was, and that kind of the situation or memory that kind of makes me think that is that there is a time where Chloe returned to the room and she needed to get something before going to dinner, and I don't really go into rooms. It was probably the one and only time I was in the room, but Chloe opens the door and there is this this just yell, this absolute yell. And clearly it was something that had happened more than once. And Chloe was not fazed by it at all. I don't even know if she would remember this situation. But I remember being shocked. And Chloe responded with same. And Ivana it was so funny. It was exactly how I was feeling, but I don't really express myself that way. And it was just so funny to see kind of someone's just raw emotion, I guess. So I'm so sorry that this happened. There's nothing I can really say other than that I'm like sending love, and if there's anything I can do other than kind of yell into mute and try to be a little bit more Ivana, or like Ivana in my authenticity, I will do so. And I'm sending so much love to you and your family, and Po Koj Joj Dushi.
It's been on my mind so much the last few weeks and months. She was such a beautiful human being that brought so much light and so much energy to the people around her. I was fortunate enough to spend 2 years with her at Pearson. We both lived in MCL together. Some of my favorite memories with Ivana have to be MCL, Golden Shoe. Ivana's in her MCL spirit costume, bunny suit, and she's just cheering and so passionate and giving herself completely to MCL. It was so beautiful, and I just remember being so energized by her and her spirit and energy, and I think that energy that she has will radiate into all of the people she touched throughout her 20 years of living. And like another memory that I have of Ivana was when we crossed paths in MCL one day, and I remember I was sulking and down on myself, and she didn't know what was going on. We weren't even really that close of friends, but she took me in her arms, and like her hug just like comforted me, and I just felt this like sense of security that I didn't know I needed. And it was just her like awareness of people's like emotional states and what they need that was so incredible. And like just that memory just makes me think of like the kindness that Ivana like embodied. Everyone these beautiful hearts, and she was telling us how passionate she was about her hometown and telling us about the beauty of where she was from. The one thing that one lesson that Ivana taught me was the balance between being strong, being fierce, being empowered, and finding that balance between that and being gentle and knowing when to listen and be kind. She really had that balance, and yeah, it's something I truly admired about her. Can't even fathom how hard this must be on her family. So I'm sending all of my love to you guys. And Ivana did so much for so many people, and she truly embodied kindness and power.
Hello. It's been
really hard to try and make this video, but I just wanted to express my absolute and unending love for Ivana. I miss her every day, you know, since the day that I had to say goodbye to her at Pearson. I have missed her, and I will continue to miss her. I will continue to miss her. I can't see an end to that now. And there's just so much to say about all of the light that she had and the light that we as her friends got from her. And I think I carry that with me. I admired so much about her and continue to admire so much about her, and the way that she lived her life with passion and vigor. And she always told the truth. She was honest to herself, honest to others, and my favorite thing about that was she always told the people that she cared about how much she loved them. And you know that every moment that you spent with her was true and beautiful and had meaning. I know that every moment that I spent with her felt like it had meaning. And I'll never forget all the times that I had with her. There's one that really stands out, one memory, and it's when, right at the end of the year, when she gave me my envelope with letters in it, and we just hugged for I don't know how long and just cried together in each other's arms, and she was just always willing to give so much comfort to others, give so much of herself to others, and I will really never forget that. I love her and I will continue to love her, and I'm really blessed to have known her, and I wanted to say I'm really sorry for the loss that your family is going through. Sending so much love to you, and just know that she touched so many people's lives, and you raised an amazing person who we were all very blessed to know.
Hi, my name is Maria, and I was in my second year when Ivana was in her first year at Pearson. And when I think about her, I think about this person who was always there for everyone who needed her. And really, it was quite incredible how she embodied the Pearson spirit that we all aspire to, but that's so hard to reach. And I think she has reached it because she was involved in academics and sports and everything social, and she was always there to lift everyone up. So you kind of just knew that if there was anything wrong or you needed someone to talk to, she'd be there. And she was always really present in any kind of celebration or event that we hosted, even as our European group when we missed home, and we'd just cook things from home or talk about different traditions. And once we did Easter, and Ivana was also there sharing with us what she loved about her country and her family, and it was really lovely, and I always think back to that when I think about her.
I don't want this video to be of just me mourning Ivana's death. I've done enough of that. But I wanted to also be me celebrating her life, the life she has lived. Ivana was one of the best people I have ever met and ever will meet. One of the best people to have ever lived on earth. She was incredibly kind, caring, so intelligent and smart, wonderful, hardworking, one of the most generous people I have ever met in my life. Vibrant at everything she did and so passionate about life and wanted to make a change in the world. She was one of those people that makes a huge impact in your life without even trying. She definitely had a big impact on mine. I honestly don't know what I would have done without Ivana. I have so many memories with her, I don't think I could choose a favorite. From her sharing her food with me, sitting on her bed, talking about life, laughing and complaining, to going to Mariana's for a weekend and enjoying the Creation Festival, organizing our Balkan bonding, to our last trip to Victoria together, our last night at Pearson together, and everything in between. Ivana helped make Pearson home. My Pearson experience would have been so colorless without her. She wasn't only one of my best friends, she was like a sister to me. She was and always will be my family. I cannot count the number of times she has helped me through some difficult moments. She had this special ability that no matter how awful you were doing, she could always make you feel better. She could always make you smile and laugh, and she was always able to give you hope, strength, and happiness. And she did this even when she was going through difficult moments herself, which I think speaks a lot to how strong and amazing and kind Ivana was. Ivana was so loved and admired by everyone who got to meet her. And I will always be one of those people. I will always love and admire Ivana with all of my heart. She might be gone, but she will continue to live on through our memories and thoughts. And I will continue to remember Ivana as the incredible and passionate and caring person she was. And the memory of her and her strength will always carry me through life.